Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Danny, this is Pandora and you're watching Dragonaire's Club. So before I kick things off, I just want to add a quick note that for all of you avid spider jumpers out there, do not worry, there will be more jumping spider content later on in the series, but for now we're going to move on to the care of bearded dragons. So in today's video we're going to be just discussing the bearded dragons that I personally have. I'm going to be discussing the morphs that I have with you and just the characteristics and personality just to introduce them to you. Then we're going to move on to talking about all the different morphs of bearded dragons, maybe not all of them, but we're going to cover quite a lot. I'm hoping to do a DIY as well because I've got quite a few rockscapes that I've created here myself. Two of them are brand new. One of them I'm still working on at the moment. This will be Pandora's new updated one. So I'm going to be hopefully covering all of that. And then I'm also going to be talking to you about the diet of the bearded dragon and setting up colonies as well. So I've got a dubia colony that I've built up myself. It's quite a hefty one now, so I'm going to show you how to kind of get yours started if that's something that you're interested in. It just helps to save costs, you know. And I've also just started a silkworm. I haven't started the colony yet, but they've cocooned, so I'll just show you how I've got to that point so far. Hopefully they will turn into moths and then I'll have some baby silkworms. If I do, that's going to be brilliant. Absolutely buzzing for that. So hopefully I'll have some sky puppies to show you guys. She's got a beautiful little smile on her. Little Pandora loves the camera. We're also going to do a little bit of myth busting actually as well. So there's a lot of information out there on bearded dragons. A lot of it is really good, but some of it unfortunately is not correct. And just to stop any new bearded dragon owners falling down the loophole of what they think is right but actually isn't, we're gonna myth bust that together. Alright guys, so for now we're just gonna introduce my family to you and we'll go from there. Let's get this started.
Okay, so just to kick things off, we have Rocket, who is our hypo-translucent Dunner G-stripe male bearded dragon. He is 4.5 months old and I purchased him from EMS Dragons in the UK. Now Rocket is my youngest bearded dragon, and when we first brought him home he was quite timid. Isn't really a fan of being handled, still a little bit nervous with it now, but with lots of food and encouragement he's definitely getting a lot better. He was given the name Rocket following him trying to bolt every time we would actually try and pick him up, so he made naming him very easy. So next up we have Thea. And these are pictures of her progression from hatchling up until when we found her and brought her home, 3 to 4 months. Thea is a hypo leatherback female. At the moment she's about 6.5 to 7 months old and she is bought from Midlands Dragons. She is definitely more of an introvert, but there are points where she does love to come out and have a little bit of a cuddle, as you can see. Thea also suffers from relocation stress. She doesn't like anything being changed in a vivarium. If this does happen, she will sulk about it for a little while. So this is one of the rockscapes that I've recently finished. This is Thea's, and as you can imagine, she did have a sulk about it following us putting it into her viv. These can take a little while to build, but I think the overall finished result makes it completely worth it. So next up we have Pandora, and this is her progression from the day she was hatched up until 1 month of age. So you can really see how they progress and their colour develops in a very short space of time. Pandora was brought to us at 2 months of age. This is her here. She's not as vibrant as she normally would be, as she is in shed in this footage. But this is a miniature unboxing of Pandora when we first received her. So Pandora is a hypo leatherback Dunner female. She's about 5.5 months old at the moment, and she was purchased from Drogon Dragons. I'd say Pandora has the sweetest personality. Of all of my dragons, maybe tied with Xander. She absolutely loves social interaction and to come out and chill, much like what you saw in the intro. She's not a massive fan of going back into her viv though. She'd far rather just keep snuggling if she could. And last but not least, we have Xander's progression. I went ahead and picked him up in July last year, and Xander is approximately 1 year and 5 months old. He is a Hypo Zero bearded dragon and was bought from Jungle Jewels, another breeder in the UK. Xander has quite a big personality and is certainly not the brightest bearded dragon, but he is very adorable and a very gentle giant. He loves to come out and interact with people, loves his food, but his all-time favourite thing is sitting in the garden in the summer and watching the planes go by. Xander has recently been moved into his Forever vivarium, which is a 6 foot by 2 foot long viv, with a rockscape that I've created for him, complete with a dig pit that he does like to use on occasion, and with real plants, which I will show you in a later video. Of all of my dragons, Xander is probably the one that would struggle most if he had to deal with life in the wild. He likes to take life at a definite tortoise pace, and has yet to develop a knack for picking up grubs, as you can see. Despite all of this though, I wouldn't change Xander for the world. I hope you all enjoyed the introduction video to my bearded dragon family. Have a lovely evening guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye!